So the second thing we're going to do is determine if the demand is elastic, inelastic, or unitary at P equals 10 and interpret what E of P means. So we found E of P in the last video. Just to remind you, this was our E of P formula, and we found it to be this 20P squared divided by the quantity 12,000 minus 10P squared. So we just plug 10 into that once I find it. And then we're going to simplify it. So we get 2,000 in the numerator. We get 11,000 in the denominator. And if we divide that, we get 0.1818. Okay, we usually just do 2 decimal places, so 0.18. Now this is less than 1. So using those rules we talked about, it's inelastic because it's less than 1. So at P equals $10, demand is inelastic. So this again is what we get if we increase the demand by 1%. This is how much the demand is falling. So whenever we interpret it, we say if the price increases by 1%, the demand will decrease by 0.18%. Okay, so this is again, it's always decreasing the elasticity. And when you interpret it, you should write this and then also what it means for revenue. So what that means for revenue is if we increase the price, increase the price, the revenue will still increase. So when you're talking about inelasticity, or interpreting it, you need to say whether it's inelastic, elastic, or unitary. You want to talk about the price increasing by 1%, how much the demand decreases by, which is always what your E value is, and then explain what happens to the revenue. Is it increasing? Is it decreasing, or do you have a maximum revenue when it's unitary? So that's an example of interpreting your E of P.